Jacques Offenbach was a famous composer from France. He was born in 1819 in a city called Cologne, which is now part of Germany. His family was Jewish, and his father was a singer. From a very young age, Jacques loved music. He learned to play the violin and later became interested in composing his own pieces of music. He moved to Paris when he was a young man to study at the famous Paris Conservatory, which is a school for music. In Paris, Jacques worked hard to become a great composer. He was very talented, and soon people started to notice his music. His first big success came when he started composing for the theater. At that time, people in Paris loved the theater, especially operas and operettas, which are short, funny musicals. Offenbach became very good at writing operettas, and many of his works became very popular. Offenbach's music was different from other composers of his time. His style was light, fun, and full of energy. People loved the way his music made them feel happy and excited. He often used catchy melodies and rhythms that were easy to remember. His operettas had funny stories, and the music helped tell those stories in a way that made people laugh and enjoy themselves. One of his most famous operettas is called Orpheus in the Underworld. This is a story about the Greek hero Orpheus, who goes to the underworld to bring back his wife. In Offenbach's version of the story, the characters are funny, and the music is full of humor. The operetta has one of the most famous pieces of music ever written, known as the can-can. This lively and fast-paced dance became very popular all over the world. Offenbach's music also made people think about the world around them. Many of his operettas were not only funny, but also told stories about the problems in society. For example, in the Tales of Hoffmann, a story about a man named Hoffmann, the composer used the music to show the pain of love and the difficulties of life. Although the story was serious, the music had moments that were beautiful and emotional. The combination of music and story made the audience feel strong emotions. Offenbach was also a master at writing music for the orchestra. He often wrote parts for different instruments in a way that made them sound beautiful and interesting. He was especially good at writing music for the brass instruments, like the trumpet and the trombone. His music for these instruments was bold and exciting. This made his operettas different from other musical works of the time. In his life, Jacques Offenbach composed more than 100 operettas, as well as many other pieces of music. Some of these works are still performed today, and many of them have become very famous. His music is loved by people all over the world. Even though some of his works were forgotten for a time, today many people enjoy listening to them again. Offenbach had a great influence on the world of music. He inspired many other composers to write light and fun music, and his works helped to create the modern musical theater. The way he combined music and story made a big impact on the world of opera and musical theater. Many composers after him, including those who wrote for Broadway, were influenced by his style. Throughout his life, Jacques Offenbach worked very hard to become a successful composer. He never stopped creating new music, and his hard work paid off. By the time he passed away in 1880, he was well known and respected as one of the best composers of his time. Today, people remember him as one of the greatest creators of operettas. His music still brings joy to many people, and his legacy continues to live on in the world of music. Offenbach's music is loved not only for its beauty and excitement, but also for the way it makes people feel. His operettas often tell stories that are fun and full of life, but they also have deeper meanings that people can connect with. This combination of fun and meaning is part of what makes his music so special. Whether people are listening to Orpheus in the underworld or the Tales of Hoffmann, they can enjoy the melodies and rhythms, but they can also think about the ideas and emotions behind the music. Jock Offenbach's life is a great example of how hard work and passion for something can lead to success. He followed his love for music, studied hard, and created some of the most famous works in the world of music. Even though he lived more than 100 years ago, his music is still enjoyed by people all around the world. His operettas and other works continue to be performed on stages and in concert halls, bringing his joy and talent to new generations of listeners. His legacy is not just in his music, but also in the way he changed the world of theater and music. Offenbach helped make the operetta a popular form of entertainment, and his style influenced many composers who followed him. Even though he faced challenges and hard work throughout his life, he never gave up on his dream of making music that people could enjoy. Today, people continue to celebrate his life and music, showing that his creativity and talent are still appreciated after many years. In conclusion, Jock Offenbach was a composer whose music brought joy, fun, and excitement to people all over the world. His operettas are famous for their lively melodies and funny stories, and his music continues to inspire musicians and listeners today. His life is a reminder that passion and dedication to one's work can create something that lasts for many years. Through his music, Offenbach's spirit lives on, and his legacy is still celebrated in the world of music.